There's all these lines of horses again, and then all the way up the path here you've got hawkers selling stuff. You've even got, I don't know, you can see there that you've got a woman there selling tissues, and you see that everywhere here. The reason being, if you want to use the toilet, because they use their hands and we don't, they sell tissue basically for the Westerners so they can use the toilet. But this is that big square now, so we're gonna have a walk around here and see how long I can bear getting hassled for. They're doing the henna tattoos. They've got monkeys over there, people having their photo done with, and over there where the music's coming from is where they've got the cobras. Honestly, this place is absolutely unbearable. You can't go more than 2 feet without someone hassling you. There's something or other. It just does not stop. The only time they don't is when you've got a camera out. When they can see you filming, they don't tend to do it then. Spoke too soon, I think. As you can see here, you've got all these shops all around the borders of the actual market here. Also t-shirts, baseball caps and tacky souvenirs, cuddly camels and that. But you cannot even look at nothing. As soon as you stop walking, they're on you, hassling you. You can't walk in the shop because again, they're just on you, hassling you. It's just relentless. This market as well gets worse the later the time goes on. You come here after dark, and I mean it is unbearable the hassle you get then. You see a lot of donkeys on the streets still being used for work, but you do also see, if you look at the donkeys, you can see on their backs where they've got big welts of missing skin, where they've been hitting them with the riding crop sticks. They don't seem to have a good life. Then when we went to the waterfalls, there was a donkey there and it just couldn't make it up the hill. They piled so much stuff onto its back, the poor thing, and they had to unload it. It looked like it was going to collapse. So this is the thing here, even in these little alleyways, when you're walking down, there's people on motorbikes come hurtling down constantly. This is inside the souk, which is the giant market here. But first day I come here, this is absolutely massive. There's little artery roads thrown off it everywhere. And I was lost in here for 4 hours walking around. Just could not find my way out. It's early in the morning now, so it's not that busy. They're only just opening up. But this place is literally a maze. You can so easily get lost in here. You come to motorbikes yet again. This is funny, just got dragged into this carpet shop here. He's trying to sell me a carpet and I'm trying to explain to him Ryanair's small baggage policy, but it didn't seem to register with him. It does make you wonder how they get by here with literally thousands of these stalls for all selling exactly the same thing. Either hand-carved wooden spoons, tea coasters or flip-flops, and that's literally about it. And I mean, there's thousands of these stalls here. If you get your phone out or a map inside this souk, pretty much immediately you've got one of them on you, because they think you're vulnerable. So it's, oh, you must be lost, let me take you to the square, I want no payment for this, I will do it for free because I love England. Then they grab you by the arm and try and drag you off, but obviously it's a ruse just to get money out of you. And they say to you as well, oh, the Berbers are here today, they're doing their dancing, you will get good photos, I will show you where it is, I want no money for it. But It's obviously just another ruse of them. One thing I've definitely noticed, the earlier you come down these places, the less they hassle you. It's whether they're still half asleep or or just setting up their stalls, but you definitely don't get hassled as much. You come back here in a couple of hours, that's it, every couple of feet they'll be grabbing hold of you. It's mad really, because it's like me hanging around up the west end of London, waiting for till I see a Moroccan, and then grabbing him by the wrist and saying, look, I'm going to take you down to Wetherspoons for a breakfast. I don't want no paying for it. Just let me take you there. I want to do it because I really love Morocco. And then when I've took him to Wetherspoons, then I'll demand a load of money off him, or give him a free sample on the street of a bit of pie and mash. Say, oh, have a bit of this. It's free. You know, I don't want no money for it. Just have it. Then as soon as they took that first mouthful, then stick my hand out and demand 20 quid off them, or walk down the road like and then grab hold of one of them and say, yeah, oh, look, try this bowler hat on. You know, and I've got a teapot here, and literally as soon as they touch that teapot, that's it, you try and get the dough off them, stick the bowler hat on their head, yeah, it fits you lovely, that'll do. You know, how would they like it if the roles were reversed? Walking down the road, I can see this geezer's gut about 5 minutes before I can actually get in touch and actually see him as he's walking around the corner, or rather as I'm walking around the corner. One of the maddest things here is just crossing the road. They've got zebra crossings, but no one takes a blind bit of notice of them, so you literally have to run in the road and dodge the cars. Here we go. This is the Kutabia, that's how you pronounce it, mosque. It's early in the morning already, the hawkers are out, getting their spaces here. Hassle you to buy beaded wristbands, other such essentials. Well, this is the traditional market, which is, I think we're behind the bus station, I think. Sure you pick a bargain up here. Yeah, you get any book you're after in there, I reckon. If you're mad enough to use the public transport, you're packed in them like fucking sardines. Imagine the BO smell in there and all. There's a lot of this you see where you get someone just setting up, selling, always the same Winston fags, selling like individual packets, which I assume are fake ones. You never actually see anyone buying any of them off it. This, believe it or not, was an omelette that I ordered, and it basically turned up with 2 fried eggs with a lump of cheese on top of it in a dirty pan. But there you go. But even in the restaurants, as soon as you sit down, they're coming in trying to sell you stuff, put wristbands on you, and the actual waiters for the restaurants can be quite aggressive as well at lunchtime and dinner time, trying to pull you in. But all of the restaurants here as well were just full of stray cats looking for a bit of food. Now, I made the mistake of feeding one in the restaurant I was in, give it some fat off the bit of steak I'd eaten, and the cat rubbed up against me, and as I thought in appreciation, but what it was actually doing was leaving all the fleas from its back on my leg to give me loads of flea bites on my leg. The mint tea here is alright and definitely worth having a taste of, but the street food can literally be that, and on the pavement, and obviously you're going to get all the dirt and grime from the traffic and pedestrians going on it, so I think I'll be a bit careful about buying or taking any of that. You've also got a lot of the shops here selling herbs and spices if you're into that, which look a bit cleaner, to be fair. The breakfast served up in the hotel was fine. It was coffee, juice and different pieces of bread and pastries in the morning. No complaints about that. But when you're walking around the souk, you see these different butcher shops and that. And then bear in mind, it's 35 degrees while I was there, and you've got all these big sides of meat hanging out. So, yeah, that didn't look too good to me. Nice bit of fresh meat, all covered in blue bottles. Motorbike exhaust fumes, obviously. We made a pit stop on the way to the mountains. That's the mountains over there, I believe. Go seem to go all the way down to there in the distance. One thing you notice though all the time on this, like up there, you just get people sitting by the road in the middle of nowhere, and you think, what the fuck are they doing? There's nothing about it. They just sit there, stare like under a tree, just staring at the traffic. Marrakesh, or Morocco generally, wasn't for me. From the chaos of the roads, they really cannot drive, and crossing the roads is just as bad. So trying to navigate the alleyways and getting lost all the time. You know, don't get me wrong, it did have some nice historical stuff there, and the trip to the waterfalls was stunning. But even there, the hassling started literally as soon as we got there, where they're trying to force this monkey feed on you, you know, to feed the monkeys. They go, oh, you buy this, and then someone comes up with a donkey and goes, you don't want to be walking up and down these steps, get on this donkey. And then someone else comes up trying to sell you a bottle of water, and you're thinking, fuck off, I come here to get away from all this, and all you're doing is hassling me even here. You know, it seems to me that this country, from the beggars to the snake charmers, everyone just seems to be after your money, and it really gets tedious because it just doesn't stop. And not enough for one thing, it stopped me going back to Morocco. For a more positive vibe on Morocco and Marrakesh, check out my video shorts what I've uploaded. There's a few there that are a little bit more flattering than this one.